We're going to call this eviction panic, because all over the states people are worrying, they're panicking already, because these letters are going to be coming at their doors. So what are you going to do when you get your first eviction notice? Are you going to answer it, or are you going to ignore it? Of course you need to answer these notices, but this notice is to let you know that your landlord is going to terminate your lease. Whether you answer it or not, he's going to send you a second notice that either you paid his rent in full within 30 days or quit. Quit meaning in their terms means to move at your own terms, to vacate the property. Now, if you don't answer this letter, a third letter is going to come in. This one is not from the landlord, but from the court itself, telling you that they're going to proceed an eviction process. This is the most important notice, that you have to go to the court and answer and give your reason why you haven't paid your rent. So to buy yourself time, to either to move or collect this money, what you do, you say that the building is being neglected, whether it's neglected or not. They have to prove it. The court's going to send an inspector. You tell them they got broken locks, or the building is not safe, or the building management has neglected the building, hasn't been cleaned, anything like that. So it's going to buy you enough time to get the money. So now it's going to give you enough time. It usually lasts around a year by the time the courts makes a decision. The courts will make a decision, and that's on the landlord. The landlord always get the last resort. So when all this is done, you better have your money orders ready of the full amount of rent that you owe the landlord, because the landlord's going to get his eviction granted unless you have all his money in full during that time. And this is a disclaimer, because I'm not a counselor. I'm just telling you the process, how long it takes. It takes around a year, because he's got to send you the first notice telling you that he's going to terminate your lease, and the second notice is to let you know either you pay his rent in full or quit. That means vacate the apartment or move at your own terms, so he could get his apartment back. But legally, you can stay there until the court issues out an order, but you got to have your money ready just in case. You don't want to get thrown out on the street, getting evicted, and have no place to go. So you need to be ready for that. And with that, I'm not a counselor, so do your own diligence. Means to check in your state or city how the laws with the rents and tenants eviction process. And remember, no cop can knock on your door and tell you to leave. He cannot shut off your lights. He cannot change no locks. The only one that could take you out of the apartment is a court order from the sheriff's department. That's it. No other person can give you anything or tell you to move or threaten you to leave the apartment. So you have the right to stay there until a court order issue by the courts and the sheriffs come with a document and posting it and evicting you by court's process. With that, I wish you luck. Have your money ready, because the landlords always get the last judgment.